Good afternoon YouTube, Mr. Mo here, Stick Survival. What I've got for you today is a Maxpedition 10x4 bottle holder, and I was kindly given this by Stuart at worldofsurvival.com, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little link up across the screen and you should go and have a little look at his website. He sells all sorts of survival and bushcraft accessories, fantastic customer service, and he just has loads and loads of stuff there. There's something for everyone at that shop, and don't worry if you're watching this in America, because he's quite happy to post gear out to there as well, so go and check it out. This Maxpedition is the 10x4, which is 10 inches this way, 4 across this way. It also has a forward compartment which is 6 inches by 3 inches, and it's 1.5 inches wide, and in the front here it has an elastic retaining strap, which is a good idea, and I like it in here, and I'll show you why I like that here in a minute. It also has loads of Pals webbing attachments, lets you put on loads of different stuff onto this pouch, and of course attach it to other Maxpedition bags or whatever it is you want to put it onto. It also has a ring here. It's a key keeper, but that can help stabilise it on the hip if you want to just clip it onto one of your belt hooks. It has 2 attachment points here, to which I've put on a paracord shoulder strap. I'm sure some of you have seen this before if you've watched my videos. It's simply paracord in a cobra stitch, and it's on a Maxpedition shoulder strap, and it makes it relatively easy to carry. I think this bag has loads of potential, and I'm quite interested in exploring the idea of making a 72-hour sort of grab bag out of that. So hopefully over the next few weeks or so I'm going to bring that video to you. Just give me a little bit of time to kind of have a good look at it and see what I can get in it. What it's intended use for is the Maxpedition 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. Now I don't have one of them, and I don't plan to buy one because I prefer the 32-ounce backpacker model. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with it. Here's one here. It's getting a little bit bashed and scuffed now. It's been used and abused, but it's an excellent bit of kit. So this is the way if I'm just going out for a walk for the day, then this is how I do my brew kit. And I'll pack up this, rather than all my other videos I take stuff out and show you what's in them. I'll show you how I put it in here, and I forgot to mention that it does indeed have a grommet hole on the bottle, rather on the bottom, so if any contents in there do spill, it's going to drain right out the bottom, and it is indeed insulated and well padded, so it has other applications as well. Perhaps you'd maybe want to keep camera lenses in there. It would be, you know, for some of those, really, if you're into wildlife photography, etc., this would be a really good pouch to keep some spare batteries and a big camera lens in there. No problem, it's nice and padded. So you guys across the pond, who's probably the most likely to be watching my videos, I've just had a cup of tea, but this is you guys call it the GSI mug. Across here it's the Tatonka mug, or it's not the same product obviously, but it's a very similar size and spec, and this fits really nicely into the bottom of there. You can see that there. It's a good fit. It's easy to get out as well, you know. It's not like you have to wrestle it out. It fits relatively easy in and out of there. So I believe it's exactly the same size as your GSI mug. Next up, no introduction, backpacker model 32-ounce Guyot bottle. Fits in there perfect. It doesn't fill the whole lot, it still leaves a gap on the top, and what I normally do then is I have one of these tin can holders from Maxpedition, and you could either keep brew kit in there, tea bags, etc., or a little tin with sugar or whatever it is you're into, but what I tend to do is I keep some tinder for fire lighting in there, a fire steel, some cotton balls, surefire, tinder, all different manners of things I just stuff in there, and that gives me a little pouch where I know where all the tinder is. It's not going to get wet, it's completely protected, and it just fits in there absolutely perfect. And if I can show you there, actually if I could get a little bit of a better angle on there, you can see that this just fits in the lid. It's almost like it was made to measure, and then that can just go on and be zipped up as you would expect from Maxpedition. It is the YKK zippers with the paracord pulls, 1000 denier, ballistic nylon, pals. You guys know the drill on that. I'm not going to go too much into that today. Just really want to show you what the application of this pouch is for. The retraining strap, I have good old-fashioned British Army millbank bag. Fits perfectly in there, can hold it behind the strap. This is not the best angle to be loading it up, but it just fits in there. Getting treated to some aerial displays today. Not usually a lot of planes around here, but there is today for some reason. I hope it's not spoiling your video too much. So that fits in there rather well. And then I have my Pre-Mac water filter, which I've showed you before on other videos. If you're not sure on that product, please go and have a look at my other videos and you'll see it there. I always carry a whistle either in my pocket or in the pack. I think you should always have a whistle with you if you're going outdoors. And then I have a sachet of coffee, which fits in there, and a trioxane tablet. And from that, it is very, very easy to put it all in there, zip it up and carry that. If you're just going out in the forest for the day to practice your bushcraft, you've got your knife on your side and you've got the means to make a hot cup of tea with you, or a coffee, or whatever it is you do. And one of the other reasons actually is why I really like the 32-ounce backpacker model from the Guyot, is because before I come out to do my walking, I actually boil the kettle and fill this up with boiling water. And then what I find is when I put it in the mug, it is pretty much more or less ready to drink, or just needs a quick reheat with one of my tablets, which I can do very easily. All I've got to do is find a few sticks lying around on the ground and I can heat this up very quickly. Actually, what I'll maybe do is I'll pause it here and I'll go and set that up and I'll just show you exactly what I mean.